Earlier this week, we had former Oshkosh baseball coach Tom Lechner in studio. His contract not renewed by the university and Chancellor Richard Wells.
So over the last 2 years, I've had numerous conversations with him trying to stop the process. And again, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought we had stopped the process somehow through our meetings, and apparently we haven't yet.
The numbers are kind of fluctuating as we speak, but the fundraising is the crux of this issue. And obviously, it's the construction company and your word saying you've raised X amount, and then the university says it's actually a few $100,000 less than that. Where does the truth lie, or what is your feeling on that, Tom?
Well, I guess we need to start with this. It doesn't say in my contract that Tom Lechner, the baseball coach, is supposed to build stadiums for the university. I think that's pretty important. I don't think it's in anybody's contract, anywhere in NCAA, anywhere in college sports. I thought that taking the lead on this project, and again, it was a standalone project. This has nothing to do with the Oshkosh Sports Complex being in debt.
Right.
The Alumni Stadium is a separate project, and everybody knows that, everybody who was involved in it. So the issue for me is we know what we've raised. Obviously, we've spent the last 9 years of our lives with C.R. Meyer and Brian Dobish, the project manager. And when the project manager says that there's not a debt, I guess I'm going to believe him. And he showed me all the documents associated with it. As you know, Jared Washburn had a big part in this, obviously, in not only lending his name, which was supposed to be anonymous, but the university published, and literally broke the contract with him. And to Jared and Kerry Washburn's credit, they still gave a large financial gift in their name, even though Scott Boris's agent said, the university broke the contract, Jared, you're not going to pay. Then it became that there's performance issues with Coach Lechner. I would be happy to talk to anybody, and hopefully through this appeal process, we can talk about my perceived performance issues. I feel pretty comfortable, Lance, with what we've accomplished at Oshkosh, not only on the field, but just as importantly off the field, because again, it's the development of young men that we talk about. I mean, that's where the victories are in our program, the development of the Chuck Andersons, the Jared Washburns, the Craig Leaders, Jack Tashners, the Casey Kopitskis, you know, people like that, the Craig Glishes, people like that are the reason we have success in our program. They're not only successful in baseball, they're successful in life, and that's the basic tenet of our program, because we're trying to teach these guys life lessons. And if I didn't stand up right now, even though it's our baseball program and my coaching career against the UW-Oshkosh administration, who's not being entirely truthful in what's going on, if I didn't stand up for that, Lance, then everything that I did and said to those young men in my coaching career would be a fraud, because I have the courage to stand up alone. And again, I'm only alone standing here with you, but I've got 35 years of players standing behind me.
I'm sure it is an issue that you will hear plenty more about in the days to come.